Hey retro gaming enthusiasts, today we're diving into the Trimui Smart Pro, a budget-friendly handheld that packs a punch for classic gaming fans. With the 256GB Servish Crossmix SD card, it's filled to the brim with just about any retro game that you can imagine. Before we head into the video, I just want to tell you that you can check it out at the link in the description if you decide that you want to purchase it. Now let's get right into the video. Inside the box you'll find a quick setup card telling you what each port and button does and how to perform a firmware update. And right underneath it is the Trimui Smart Pro, neatly packed and protected by a piece of foam. It's a nice little console and I'm really digging the form factor. It's got a bunch of I/O and even a headphone jack. Finally, a user manual and a USB A to C for charging. We've also received this nice Little XT carrying case, which looks great on the outside and feels nice and soft on the inside. It fits the console snugly and features a compartment for anything you might wanna take with it on the go. Finally, there's this PLA shell that adds gamepad handles to the console, giving you a much better grip. It's got a soft foamy material on the contact points to make sure you won't scratch your console and fits really nicely. Let's talk design. Right off the bat, the Trimui Smart Pro impresses with its sleek PS Vita inspired build. The matte effect plastic feels sturdy and the handheld is super lightweight, perfect for gaming on the go. I adore the 5-inch 720p IPS screen. The colors pop, the resolution is crisp and it's surprisingly good for a handheld at this price. The RGB light rings around the thumbsticks add a nice modern touch, and they even change colors based on the system you're playing. But not everything is perfect. The D-pad is small and lacks the fluidity needed for complex inputs, like quarter circle moves in fighting games, and while the stacked shoulder buttons feel natural, the L2 and R2 triggers are a bit stiff. Performance is where it truly shines, up to a point. Powered by the all-winner A133 Plus chipset, it handles 8-bit and 16-bit systems like NES, SNES and Sega Genesis effortlessly. PS1 games run smoothly, and even many N64 and Dreamcast titles are playable with some tweaks. But don't expect miracles. PSP emulation is hit or miss, with heavier titles like God of War and Tekken 6 struggling. For the best experience, lightweight PSP games like Peggle or Soul Calibur are your go-tos. It's important to note that you'll need to tinker with emulator settings to get optimal performance on high-demand titles. But it is really nice that everything is neatly packed and ready to use. Speaking of which, let's dive into the included Servish Crossmix OS. This custom firmware is a game changer. It's user-friendly, visually appealing and packed with features like system tools, configurable LEDs and customizable themes. The OS also includes Portmaster, which lets you run lightweight Linux games like Stardew Valley, Celeste and TMNT Shredder's Revenge. It's a bonus that extends the functionality of this retro handheld beyond emulation. The 5000 mAh battery offers about 4 to 6 hours of playtime, depending on the system you're emulating. It's great for long gaming sessions but can get warm, especially with demanding titles like PSP or Dreamcast. Pro tip: use the FN button to toggle the high clock speed mode for better performance on tougher to run titles. So should you get the Trimui Smart Pro? Here are the pros: fantastic design and high quality screen. Great emulation performance for PS1 and below. Crossmix OS adds versatility and customization. At under $100, it's hard to beat for value. But here are some cons. The D-pad is small and not ideal for precise inputs. PSP and Dreamcast performance can be inconsistent. This device heats up with more demanding games, and analog sticks lack L3 and R3 support. So who is it for? The Trimui Smart Pro is an incredible budget handheld for retro gaming enthusiasts who want something portable, affordable and versatile. If you're into retro classics up to PS1 and don't mind tinkering for better performance, this is a solid buy. Add in the 128GB Crossmix OS SD card and you've got a console that punches above its weight. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or want to share your Trimui Smart Pro setup, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content. See you in the next one, bye!